Well, hopefully this all works. It is almost 3 a.m. And so, what am I doing? Of course, I'm not studying. And of course, I'm not sleeping. So, I think the best thing to do is to make a new Minecraft world. We'll call it, oops, we're going to call it Ciel's world, but I suppose if you hit enter instead of apostrophe, it creates the world. Is that new? For context, I haven't played in a little bit. I apologize for lag. I hope the GUI scale is all good. The FOV isn't too startling. I'm noticing a lot of screen jumping on OBS. Don't know what to do about that, but I hope it is quite disturbing. Let's see. If we set the frame rate to 60, will that help? Maybe even 30. My computer's not very good. But that should be fine. I don't really know how. This all seems new to me, but it surely can't be, because I don't think it was that long ago since I played. I'm sorry. Well, we'll try 60, turn down render distance. And I really hope the game audio is captured. OBS says it's being, but I can't tell from a video until I put it into DaVinci or something, because OBS exports the video with multiple audio tracks, but the original file will only play the first audio track, being my voice. I think these leaf particles are new. They're very nice. They add a good um, a very nice feeling. Do I have auto jump on? No, good. Goodness. Oh boy, I haven't played. Well, I must have played recently. Either way, let's get to doing something. First thing I want to do. Well, I do apologize. This was not what I was going to say. I need to make a new skin. Can you make a bed with multicolored wool? I guess we'll find out. What better? That's not how you open the menu, my goodness. A better time to find out than now. Get some planks going. No. How unfortunate. Organize. Make an extra table. Maybe we should look around for another. We should go back and kill the black sheep. Where'd it go? There it is. Then we need to find another sheep. At least we're getting some good food. So, to get started, we need enough for tools, at least a pickaxe and an axe, and a furnace, I think. Would be 14. Oh, I have so many odd numbers of things. So, let's pick a direction. Hope to escape this swamp before it gets too late in the day. I think, well, I think any direction will do. I'm distracted by whatever that is over there. I don't know if I've seen it before. There's some over here too. I think I saw some, oops, earlier too. Did I see blue particles? What is this? A firefly bush? That's kind of cool. Feels like I'm playing with a very light mod pack. But really, just haven't played in some time. Maybe we'll put this down and aha, come back for these later. Oh goodness. Not very skillful, that's for sure. And where were these sheep? I can do it humanely, at least. What's this? Leaf litter? 4 of it? Oh, I see. Seen one of these before. You're a frog. Can I do anything with you? Those are wolves. They don't look like the wolves I'm used to. And I thought I heard witch, but I definitely didn't. Oh, good. I don't know if you used to always be able to do that. Hello, if you really want. Oops. I'm sorry. Wolf. Don't have any bones. I've always found dogs to be a little bit precarious anyway. I'm too frightened that I will murder them accidentally. Am I surrounded and on all sides? Is there nowhere to go but forward? Oops. Oh my goodness. Who am I? And what happened to the me that used to play this game all the time? My brother, a long time ago, taught me something about finding diamonds that had to do with these clay deposits. You can't hear this too much. I'm tapping on my keyboard. I hope it's not distracting. Or really, I hope it's not audible. When I was little, I would always just sprint everywhere, sprint, jump everywhere. I was always in such a hurry, get wherever I was going as quickly as possible. Underwater. It sounds sort of like being underwater. Is any exit in sight? I hope this isn't unlistenable. I know I'm being very quiet. At last! What is... That must be... A pig just drowned under a lily pad? Goodness. I think we've done it. Oh, the water turns from brown to blue. Nice. A little bit nicer looking in general than I remember. The game is locked on hard mode. Oh goodness. Much as I said we should get to bed quickly. It may already be growing late for me. Hello. Oop. But despite the time where I am, and the fact that I'm playing Minecraft at 3 a.m. instead of sleeping, in this game it's never too late to go to bed. Until it is. Till it's morning, and then you're out of luck. I suppose. That sounded a little bit meaner than I. Let's try to find somewhere flat. Oh goodness. No, when I last played, there wasn't any of this stuff on the ground. But I hope it's not been some embarrassingly short amount of time that I just don't remember. Now we're in a birch forest. It's nice. I wish I'd gathered some oak saplings then. Oh goodness. The video seems to be... Oh, but oak and spruce together could make a nice combination for a house, maybe. This could be nice. And there's some oak over there. Well, I'm not... In the past, I've never really been one for building houses. I always just set up. What are those? Are those cows? Yep. Wow. Look at that. Hello, cows. Anyway, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Maybe I will try to build a house this time. But first, we'll find a corner. Oh goodness, what happened to my stone? Oh, I already turned it into a furnace. I need to get a lot of wood, so this doesn't really matter. But let's do it proper, like. Doobity doop. So, I think our first order of business is to get somewhere safe to stay, and then maybe to get some food going. But we can't build anywhere very big, and unfortunately, I'm not a very good builder. Look at that. That was loud, though. Let's cut down a tree or two. I've always been a fan of those rustic houses that Grian would make back, who knows how long ago. Not too long, many years ago, probably. But maybe longer than I think. Oh, now that can't be new, but I remember I was bracing myself for a harsh leaf breaking sound. It's perfectly pleasant. That's good. Oh, no, give it to me. Fine. I'm wasting fuel. What a fool. Now I won't even have enough to cook everything. Really, steak is not my choice of food if, you know, all things being held equal. It's good sometimes, but it's just not for me. I have a little bit of a problem with meat. Um, Though I'm not vegetarian. There's something about it gets me. It feels strange to have something that was alive and moving and thinking, however simple those thoughts may have been, and then just have that thing be in your mouth, being ground up, being dissolved. Not very good conversation is this. But it's things I think about. Uh, I think it's worse with pork. I feel like I don't like pigs very much, but they are pretty intelligent. Is this enough space to build a tiny little house? Maybe a little hut coming out of here. The corner could be here, so that way the roof is in line with this. It'd be partially buried into the ground. But that's too low, especially if we inlay, or too small, especially if we inlay the walls one. We want it to be at least like this. That feels too big. If we did this and only had 2 blocks, that's not viable. So maybe we have a little tiny house and we we don't put the walls 1 block in. And I think for the exterior we should use all spruce to make it blend in nicely. I feel like there's a really big difference in the sounds. Like I feel like the grass is so much quieter than the dirt. That's a little bit distracting. Okay. It's going to start out being pretty basic. Maybe we can do something a little bit more interesting. With something like these. Maybe a few of these. And one of these, but what do you do with the other? Go like this. Put the door like this. It's pretty samey looking right now. I don't know what I'll use the slabs for actually, because maybe the roof. If the roof is also spruce, it'll just look um it'll just be bad. It'll be no too much of the same thing. And that's no good at all. So how do we fix that? That's too tall, I think. Maybe we should start by having a little bit of a cobblestone outline. Maybe we can get away with it, or maybe we should even try a birch roof. Sleep only at night. Okay. So to begin, let's make a mine. That's copper. So let's just have some fun. Since we're getting stone to build a roof, let's say it will be a very gently sloping roof. How much stone do we really need? Can't be very much. I was going to try to do the math, but I think this could be enough for a start. We'll turn it mostly into slabs. And then we will start like this. Do something really basic. reach over across. Is that too boring? No, that's the important question. And is this the wrong sort of style? We'll go with something like that. It doesn't have to be good. A little starter house. This one's double layers, right? So we'll keep it consistent. That means now it's time to decide on the roof material. If it's not spruce, we'll have a problem right here because you can't put different types of slabs on each other, I don't think. Maybe you can nowadays. I sort of doubt it still. Oh well. Let's try a spruce roof. If it's super all the same, then we'll fix it. But maybe not today. I didn't think, despite it being late when I started, that I'd be tired so early. Also, I'm not used to talking so much, so I'm just my voice or my throat is already saying no, please stop. But I'm in charge. My voice will only stop when I let it, and that's not yet. How do you make this into a multiple of 3? Or not a multiple of 3? That's the base. You craft these back. That's too bad. Let's build this up a little bit. I sort of liked this section. And even maybe something like this, where it's almost a little bit sagging. Or is that too much? This could be fine. I wish it was all raised up by one though. Oh goodness, what timing. Oh, this is very cozy. Cozy's definitely one word for it. Let's move some things. Here's the bed. Don't want that getting... Well, I don't know what I'm saying. We gotta get a floor in here, but for now, we can expand this too. It's sort of the opposite of how I usually build things. Despite liking the rustic house sort of look, what I would always end up doing in my worlds would be a sort of big underground, wide open base. Not very inspired, but very easy to get, very easy to put things in. I like the idea of maybe having a bit of an entrance to a bigger area here. But how to do it? Oh, well, this is fine. I want to put logs here. That might look a little bit strange, actually. Just have logs sticking up. Actually, it's fine. Although if we don't have one there, we can do that. And line back just a little bit more. And we'll do a fusion. And we'll combine rustic little hideout with these now, yes, with an underground base. And this can be the entrance to that base. So I want to put logs in the corners here. Somewhere will have to be a door. Probably this is pretty close to encroaching on an area. We should build straight back, and we should also go down eventually. For now, let's see. We could have a little bed here, and furnaces on the other side. Yeah. Let's make a few more. We could do something like that. Now, this terrain is a bit of a problem. I might actually reinstate that dirt. And just cheat a little bit. We do it on both sides, then it's fine. And now we can put in a wall. And I think the wall will just be spruce. And we'll make this, the floor, really stand out. Uh-oh, I knew it was close. Oh, dang. What do we do about this? Perfect. Nobody could ever guess. And now, that's more than we need. The rain has ceased. Maybe I should not have slept. And we'll need a place to put chests too. Maybe we could put them like that. Would that be fun? It's good. We can. Oh, that's a bit of an issue. I think we can fix that just in this case by doing that. This really is just a little bit too big from all. Wait, wait. Yeah, I think I want it to be like this. I wanted it to be like this. And then have a little slab ceiling so it's not quite so cramped. I'm afraid I put just like a slab here. And yeah, there's a glitch. Maybe we can fix it from the outside. Does that fix it? That should fix it. In theory. There we go. Now what do we do with these? I don't know. Let's also burn log and make some torches. Where do we put these? Oh, one here. Perfect view when sleeping. And this is a bit too bright. I think I learned that um, that in the new version, mobs will only spawn if there's no light at all. So, I mean, we can just check right here. It's 2 for the torch. So if that's true, then this entire place is safe. And already my inventory is a mess. So let's clean up a tiny bit. We need a place for eventually. We can do something like this for now. Um, that looks a little bit better. And now time to go get some birch. I may have cleared a little bit too much of the spruce forest because it's very open. Well, that's fine, but in the future, now I will make sure replant all these trees. Give me a sapling, please. That's not a sapling at all. Was that one? Have there been none? is so disappointing. There's one. Good. In the future, we can redo this forest, but for now, this will probably be too many, so we'll start with this. Goodbye, grass floor. You have your place, and that place is not here. And I guess you gotta do it under the furnaces too. So we definitely need more than 20. 15. Oops. We need 9 more. That's not possible. We'll go with 12 more. Just look. Oh, I'm not sure if I like it. Oh wow. Figure something out. For now, we have birch, spruce, oak. It's a little bit infuriating. That's okay. For now, this will do. And let's make another crafting table. What's it like? Sun is going down. Aha, there are more saplings. I must have really just let all of the spruce ones despawn. And here's a little hut. There were only 2 here. They always plant in the same corner. Oh, they don't. The, based on the way it's looking. So you could do that. Oh, it doesn't quite look like it's in the block, does it? Well, that's no good. Hey. Thank you. Okay. Oh, well, maybe I should have scouted a little bit. This looks interesting, though. What's down there? I think you can see better in the video than I can in real life. Could we explore? Oh, it looks like a dead end, maybe. Nothing to see. How unfortunate. Wow. Productive day. Now we have a house. We can sleep in our little nook. The red bed. Is that twice I've slept already? It's not even four. Well, as much as I want to keep doing this, I really should. Um, Go to sleep. I have schoolwork to do. College work, be specific. But look at this flower. Look down here. Not bad. It's not exactly scenic. Oh no, my keybinds aren't bound. I'm so used to my old keybinds. I don't know what would make for a good screenshot. Moo. I need to fix that really quickly. Controls, keybinds. There we go. Much better. Now I can play properly. Okay, well, that's it, I think. Hopefully, by next time, I'll have a new proper skin. And it doesn't matter because nobody will watch this. I just really want to break through that barrier because I'm too scared to post anything. So now I've got something to post, and then it won't get any views, and then that'll be that. Oh no, I'm like pacing like I do in real life. But at least I'll have made something, and I won't have to be so precious with what I put on my channel. So thank you. Even if you have or if you haven't watched to the end, and if you haven't, then you won't ever hear this, but thank you anyway. And goodbye or good night. And I don't need to pause the game to end the recording. My goodness.